Have you ever asked yourself why even today, in a society of so advanced healthcare, more and more people get ill and many of us suffer from so-called civilization diseases? A group of scientists discovered very important findings in this regard and offered a solution to humanity. They found that degenerative diseases of arteries, heart and all civilization diseases are not distinct illnesses, but symptoms that are an expression of one serious common problem, and that is chronic inflammation, a hidden killer. The researchers have recognized the causes of inflammation at the cellular level and are able to suppress it. Due to our lifestyle, we carry time bombs inside of us that can explode at any time in the form of disease. However, scientifically proven solutions can give every person on the planet the opportunity to live a life in balance and health. In the next few minutes, we will show you the way in which you can achieve this. Now, more than ever before, the people are focusing on their health. Also, the health-focused industries are experiencing a great boom. Fitness, organic food, preparations to slow down aging. Even so, we are still being affected by diseases associated with our lifestyle. Let's compare our body to a car. The balance in the oil from which gasoline is made must not be disrupted. To function properly, also our bodies require the correct ratio of nutrients. Many people try to achieve such balance on their own. But really, what is the right path? The car indicates when it lacks petrol, oil, or needs repair. If the car is short of petrol or oil, we add it. But when our body lacks nutrients, this can have very serious consequences for us in the future. Our bodies are made up of billions of cells, and within them, very important unsaturated fatty acids must be contained. We need them for our health, but our organism cannot produce them by itself. Unsaturated fatty acids are one of the components of cell membranes. The two most important are called omega-3 and omega-6. Among other functions, omega-6 is responsible for rigidity of the cell membrane and also promotes inflammation processes in the body. Such inflammation must be balanced with anti-inflammatory substances, namely omega-3. Maintaining this balance improves the cardiovascular system, muscle and bone system, brain activity, and healthy eyes. We distinguish between two important omega-3 fatty acids, DHA and EPA. DHA is very important for brain functions and performance of our nervous system. EPA replaces a part of omega-6 in cell membranes to reduce the production of inflammatory cytokines, and at the same time increases the amount of cytokines that resolve inflammation. EPA and DHA work together to maintain cell membrane flexibility. Researchers claim that the balance between omega-6 and omega-3 can be reached only by consuming a balanced diet. However, contemporary processed foods contain more omega-6, up to 20 times more than omega-3. And if we consume more omega-6 than omega-3 in our diet, it may lead to excessive chronic inflammation. Hence, it is necessary to absorb nutrients that suppress these processes as much as possible and thus create stability within the cells. Norwegian scientist Ole Eide has studied this issue for more than 30 years, together with international health-oriented organizations, describing in his scientific works the importance of the ratio of fatty acids within membranes and their effect on human health.
A human body is made up of 100 trillion cells. It is at this fundamental cell level that the difference between good and poor health is determined. Omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids are essential for balancing the body's cells. They are both found in your daily diet, but are often consumed in the wrong balance. Our DNA is programmed for an optimal omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid balance. Scientific studies shows that the ratio to aim for is 3:1 or better.
The diet of Europeans has changed enormously over the last few decades. 60 years ago, the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 was usually 4:1 in the average person. Today, the equilibrium values reach 15:1, and in North America even more, 25:1. The World Health Organization recommends a 5:1 ratio. However, the question is, Will diet together with omega-3 supplements commonly available in pharmacies lead us to the desired result? The answer is no. Tests show that conventional supplements cannot assure this. After analyzing more than 300,000 tests, we found that the results are alarming. Statistics show that only 5% of people have the right ratio. The remaining 95% need our help. Yes, you too have the opportunity to find out how you are doing. The analysis of a dry drop of blood, which is carried out for us by the independent laboratory VITAS in Norway, will show you your ratio, as well as the permeability and the whole structure of your cell membrane. The laboratory possesses the highest quality certification GMP, and the exam is anonymous. You can do the test yourself at home and look at the result over the internet after 2 weeks. Research and tests have shown that Zinzino products are the most effective. Balance Oil can readjust an omega-6 and 3 ratio of 3:1 in humans over some 120 days. This oil is much more effective than most products on the market. How is it possible? Most foods that contain larger amounts of omega-3, such as fish, seafood and nuts, are rich in polyphenols. Polyphenols are known micronutrients. They have a huge ability to reduce oxidation in your body and cell membranes. Unfortunately, the industry that processes omega-3 acids ignores this fact. Zinzino combines omega-3 fatty acids with the strongest source of polyphenols, contained in a special variety of olives and oil pressed from them. To this formula, vitamin D is added, which is the key to strong immunity. Paul Clayton, a world-renowned scientist and pharmacologist, a member of the Institute of Food, Brain and Behaviour at Oxford University, says more about the uniqueness of the balanced oil.
So when the Danish physiologists Bang and Duerberg first went up to Greenland, studied the Inuits, looked at their diet and wondered what was protecting them, they thought that omega-3s were a part of this, and they were half right but totally wrong. Because what protected the Inuits, what creates this anti-inflammatory condition, is the combination of the omega-3s and the fat-soluble polyphenols. It's a binary weapon. And by taking just one of those ingredients, you don't really achieve very much. What balanced oil does, it restores those polyphenols. And now you have something that is not really a fish oil, it's more like oily fish. The other oils don't have the polyphenols, they add vitamin E or some other kind of nonsense like that, and it's totally ineffective. It's not the right combination. In nature, you never find these long-chain omega-3s on their own. They're always combined with these lipid-soluble polyphenols. They go together, they lock together, they march in lockstep. And that's what the Zinzino products do. They put them back together, and the combination is so much more effective than the sum of its parts. True synergy.
The story of the boy who was the first person to use Zinzino products in the Czech Republic shows how important the correct ratio of omega-6 and omega-3 in cell membranes is. Wicherek, at the age of 5, he was diagnosed with ADHD, a concentration disorder, a mild form of cerebral palsy and mild mental retardation.
Vítek vlastně, když prošel všema vyšetřeníma, tak vlastně úplně zdravej. Nikdo nám nedokázal říct, co je špatně. Nedokázal komunikovat. Problémy s motorikou, když se rozběhl, tak upadl stavy úzkosti, stavy vzteku, špatný spánek, v noci se budil, křičel ze spaní, velmi často nemocný, problémy s imunitou. Ten jeho stav byl velmi neutěšený a do toho všeho vlastně ta jeho mentální retardace.
His test showed a ratio of 39.2:1. His membrane permeability and other items were in red numbers. Wicherek started using water-soluble oil and Viva tablets to calm his psyche. After a second test done after 5 months, his ratio changed to 4.9:1. And also, what was important was how the result manifested in Wicherek's everyday life.
A tady už jsme po několika měsících viděli první změny, viděli jsme to i z krve, jak se zlepšuje, viděli jsme to v jeho chování. Dneska komunikuje, dokáže mluvit ve větách, říct jednoduchý souvětí, běhá úplně v pohodě, proběhne překážkovou dráhu, dokáže spát celou noc, prostě v 8, v půl 9 usne, ráno se probudí, spí velmi tvrdě, přestal se pomočovat. Stavy úzkosti a vzteku jako úplně jsou pryč. Jeho imunita úplně obrovská změna. Všimli si toho ve školce, že přestal marodit. Co je velmi důležitý, ten jeho mentální stav se velmi posunul, včetně vlastně mentální retardace, protože ještě před rokem jediná možnost byla speciální škola pro děti s jeho postižením. Teď 1. září nastoupil do normální školy.
Consuming fish is healthy. We already know that. Intake of omega-3 fatty acids supports a proper functioning of the heart, brain, and improves immunity. Test yourself and choose one of our products. Balance fish oil that is flavored with various flavors. The 1-month bottle contains an equivalent of 10 kilograms of fish, including polyphenols. Balance Aqua X water-soluble oil and Balance Oil Vegan, our patented product that is exceptional in its composition and effect. Live a healthy life. Check with your advisor immediately. Getting in balance has never been easier.